We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
No gain on
so now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big effort that time out of Ingram. Give him 42 yards on the ground. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 3 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Falcons 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Baltimore.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action with Ryan. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. 26 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's up and good.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
At the 9-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete right around the 8. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick 1st down.
He's brought down.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
The 1st down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's 2nd down now.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Ryan caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of...
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
To Todd Gurley.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1st down, Falcons.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. The connection made. It's Graham. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson, flushed out right. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
5-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Jackson will throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Ravens 21, Falcons 14.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the 3rd quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jones has it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Forced out to his left. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
Lions pass.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Younghoe Koo to kick off for
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he's brought down. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
And again, it's Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
It's a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, it can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Ryan, he'll buy some time right. And Graham's got it, complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Ryan to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. This time Ryan will throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run again. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
29. Ravens 28. Younghoe Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
One last shot for Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Falcons.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.